Multiple people have asked me whether or not the current Attorney General Pam Bondi could be held professionally, criminally, or personally liable for her prosecutorial discretion, which it seems like a lot of abuse and politicizing the Department of Justice. And the answer is absolutely. Now, the caveat is, as a prosecutor, she's entitled to a certain level of immunity as to criminal liability. However, every single state in the United States usually has their own professional responsibility rules, and they are patterned after the American Bar Association rules. And according to the American Bar Association rules 3.1, a lawyer cannot bring claims unless there is a basis in law and fact and it's not frivolous. She routinely brings cases and prosecutes people with no facts, no law to require, and definitely frivolous. They have a duty under 3.3 of candor to the tribunal, cannot knowingly make false statements of fact of law. She routinely says things that aren't secure, like the Kilma Abednego Garcia saying he's an MS-13 gang member when there's no real evidence of that for the most part to shore. She has also 4.4 says you cannot use substantial purpose. You have to prosecute not to embarrass, delay, or burden someone. And she does that when she tries to prosecute Letitia James, or she says that she's going after Kilma for just like stuff that's frivolous, or when she says that she's going to prosecute a coffee shop for what they name their coffee, which is, it's really silly. She does that routinely. And there's also abuse of prosecutorial discretion and abuse of prosecution. She does that often, as you know. Now, here's the thing. It's up to the state of Florida's bar. And people have tried to file a complaint against her based on what she's done. And what happened is the posture, what came back to her from the Bar Association in Florida, is that they have a policy to not go after and try to revoke the license of an active sitting AG. Now, we all know Rudy Giuliani, and we all know that, what's his name, Michael Cohen, and several lawyers who represented Donald Trump personally, or who was part of Donald Trump's orb during his first administration, lost their law license. Some of them were jailed or prosecuted and had to be held criminally liable. We know Rudy Giuliani lost his house or was going to lose his house. So it's not related to law, but yeah, Pam Bondi, her time is coming, and she's just TikTok baby. It's just a matter of time. And I say this as someone who had a problem with my own law license because I got scammed and my client got impacted from me getting scammed. So I know it. I usually try not to talk about other people losing their bar cards and law license. Know what happened to mine, both too. So I usually stay away from that. But as to Pam Bondi, JJ Lee, with each one teach one. Share this video. Hope that answers your question.